it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Aquariuses out there for May 18th through the 24th. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, I'm just going to spread these out. Okay, and I'm just going to pick 3 cards, Aquarius, and that will be your message. We have Gemini, I think. So this week, Aquarius, is interesting too because the North Node is in Gemini. So you're coming up with a lot of ideas. And since Gemini rules the 3rd house, it's in terms of your immediate surroundings, your siblings, your neighbors. Maybe you're thinking about moving somewhere because your neighbors are very loud or you don't really like where you live. That could be one thing. Also, some of you may be thinking about taking a trip because the 3rd house, which is the Gemini house, rules short distance trips. Maybe some of you guys are going to parks or just trying to go outside and enjoy it somewhat, you know, after being in the house for a long time. I feel some of you are ready to start to move life forward and you're thinking of ideas how to do that. I picked this one. We have Sagittarius, I see. That's so interesting because Gemini is the opposite of Sagittarius. That's why Gemini and Sagittarius could be similar, because it's a lot going on in a Gemini's brain and there's a lot going on in a Sagittarius brain. It's just Sagittarius sees the broader perspective. It's like Sagittarius rules the 9th house, which is faith, long distance travels. So maybe some of you are thinking of moving far away. Some of you are thinking about the bigger picture of where you are in your life. This could be people, places, and things. I feel like during this time of this virus, Aquarius, you had plenty of time to really see what makes you happy and what makes you not so happy. But also, are there things that could be mended with people? Maybe you're realizing situations in a different way than you did before. So I see a couple things with Aquarius. And we have you. Wow. Aquarius, I know. So you're thinking, right? You're thinking about the things around you. You're thinking about how you feel about these people, places, and things. Then you're seeing the overall impact that they're having in your life. See, that's where Sagittarius comes in. As a Sagittarius myself and the Aquarius moon, I like to, when I talk to people, give them the broad perspective, but also more Gemini, because Sagittarius can say some off-the-wall things, and it does make sense, but it don't make sense, if that makes sense. See what I mean? So I like to, that's why I love tarot, because as a Sagittarius, it gives me a visual to show you of what I'm saying. Because I would say things to people, right, and they would not believe me. And then it will come to pass, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, like, how did you know that? But Sagittarius is I see. You know, and Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius moon, I know. So, Aquarius, what you seeing and what you're coming up with, trust what you're feeling and what you know. It's really thinking more logically. Maybe some Aquariuses maybe been thinking more from emotions, because it can happen. Everybody think all Aquariuses are detached and everything, but all Aquariuses have different placements, right? They might have a Cancer ascendant or a Cancer moon. So not all Aquariuses are the same. Placements do matter. But however, Aquarius, I see for you, you're focusing on what you know. Let's say you're thinking about a relationship, right? You know, you see you love them, yes. But what do you know? What do you know, Aquarius? So you're looking at like, okay, I'm thinking about this relationship. I see that I do care about them, but what do I know? Is it working? Do I know that? Can I trust this person? Do I know that? Is what do you know? And you start to realize you have a lot of questions about the people, places, and things in your life. Maybe some Aquariuses were kind of busy before, and the past couple months you have been realizing a lot about yourself and those around you. So let's see. Gemini, I think. Yeah, we have the King of Wands. So Aquarius, you could be in a place where you are wanting a new beginning somewhere else, but somebody is trying to get you to take their wand with this King of Wands here for some. Some of you are thinking about going on your own way, and somebody's just like, do you think we could work it out one more time? Like, hey, this is like a Page of Wands, right? Can we work it out one more time? And your face is just like, you may still feel passionate about this person, King of Wands, but you don't feel the same. He looks kind of discontent, right? So some of you are thinking about a relationship that you're in where you're still passionate about this person, but you getting kind of bored with it. You're not really moving forward in life that you want to, and some of you may have realized how you actually outgrown this relationship as well. Let's see, King of Wands. Yeah, we have the 10 of Pentacles. It seems to me, like I said, Aquarius, you're thinking about everything. It could be relationships and also the people, places, and things you surround yourself with, your community. Like I said, you're thinking about everything because Aquarius rules the 11th house in the natal chart. Well, usually it rules the 11th house. And it has to do with friends, dreams, hopes, and you're looking at how the people, places, and things around you are doing that. And some of you are not in a strong community, that's 10 of Pentacles, or your home situation. Something's not stable in your life, Aquarius, and I feel like somebody is trying to overlook that. Someone just trying to talk to you, but not really take any action. Maybe you express to them, Aquarius, how you're kind of unhappy in the situation, but they say like, I think, right? Like, well, I think it's this, I think it's that, but you're looking like, I see and I know what the issues are. It's not I think anymore. We have to look at what we know and what we're seeing. Like, also, past what you see, what you know is for a fact. Some of you is like, it's a fact that this ain't working. It's a fact that we can't even sit up here and pretend that it's working anymore. Maybe some of you go to family gatherings with this person and you just sit like this. You know, like you really just don't want to be there. That's for some Aquariuses. Or for others, it could just be you want a new community for yourself. We have the Knight of Swords. So it could be for some Aquariuses, you are in a situation where you're tired of fighting with someone. You're tired of, I think, you're looking at what you're seeing and what you know. And what you know is you can't do this no more. What you know is you're tired of fighting. Maybe when you fight with this person, they may get other people involved in it. Family members, friends, and it just gets messy. And then you're fighting with the family because they done told the family that you did something you didn't do. And for some Aquariuses, I see why you like this is because you're still passionate, but it's like, how much longer can I do this? I can't just go by what I think. And for example, of what you think would be is, I think we can work this out. But you're starting to see that maybe not, and you're starting to know that maybe it's best that you leave. That's what I see for that. Let's see, Sagittarius, I see. We have the Hierophant. You see, maybe some of you also watch tarot too, or like, not just tarot, but like you have people that you look up to in a way that helps you in situations. Maybe Aquarius, somebody been talking to you, or maybe you've been watching readings and you starting to see more of the bigger picture of you staying in a situation. And also, you're starting to get more knowledge about this relationship you have with this person. And you're starting to see, is it really worth committing to anymore? I feel like you want to take your life more seriously, and this relationship is not helping you do that. Maybe the person you with is not at the same maturity level as you two. And you're starting to realize that it will kind of be you telling them what to do all the time. Hierophant. You want, like, the Hierophant goes with the High Priestess, for example. You want, like, a counterpart where it's not just me have the knowledge and you just listen. It's more, what can we build together? And then we have the Hermit reverse. For some Aquariuses, this person is always around you or don't give you no space with the Hermit reverse. I feel some of you just want a peace of mind about a situation. And I feel like this person don't let you. They always fight with you about it. Or they cause you to feel guilty. Maybe that's what you see. Like, man, I can't take no time for myself. Because it's always something with this. It's always something with us. I can't commit to other things because the Hierophant is commitment. And maybe that's what you realize, how distracted you've been because of this situation. And that you come to a point that it's like, it's time for me to be by myself and gain that wisdom and turn this Hermit upright. But I feel like this person just sees it as you're trying to leave me. But they don't see it as you going because you got to better yourself. It's not fair for you to stay somewhere that you're not benefiting. That you constantly have to drag somebody with you. That drags you down. Because who's there to lift you up, right? It's like a chain. This is what I used to do too. I used to be around people that I always was like this with, right? The Hierophant, always giving advice, always. And I got to a point, y'all, I just stopped. If you want to stay in that situation, go ahead. And because at the end of the day, you have to live with these decisions. And I realized I was fighting harder for people in their own lives than they was fighting for themselves. And that's the sad part. Maybe you realize that, Aquarius, like, dang, I'm fighting for this more and fighting for this more and also putting in more work, but also fighting to share this knowledge with you so you can do better. But you're starting to realize that's no benefit to me. What wisdom do I get out of this situation? And you're starting to Sagittarius, I see. Hermit reverse. Some of you see that you can't go back to the past. Because you see, these are young children. Some of you have been with this person for a long time. And you had great memories. But however, over the time, it started to deteriorate. And this is what you're starting to know. After this, because this is C. This is under the IC row. So you see that you were kind of hoping that that spark will come back again with this person. But you're starting to realize that that's over. That things mature. And there's no way to capture those moments. But I feel like that's why you stayed. Because at a point, this person made you happy. What you're starting to see is that the reality now. When's the last time you actually had a good day with this person? When's honestly the last time you didn't argue? Knight of Swords. Let's see. Aquarius, I know. It's like what you know is you ready to get some good sleep. Because upright, this Nine of Swords got blood on it. So being in this relationship, Aquarius, you made a lot of sacrifices for this person. I feel like you did a lot to try to make them happy. Maybe they went through things in their life, Aquarius, because you guys are the humanitarians of the zodiac. So you guys probably heard this person's story and felt like you could be that person. But however, it was starting to bother you. And you realize that it's like, I want to go to sleep at night. That's what I know. I haven't been able to think in peace sleep in peace, eat in peace, nothing. Because I'm always... And also with the Gemini here, we have the twins. So it seems to me this relationship can also go to extremes at times. When it's high is high, but when it's low is low. Let's see, Nine of Swords reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. So you know it's time to take action. You know it's time to go after what you want. And the Queen of Wands, she know what she wants. And if you're a guy, you could just place it with the King of Wands. But this is a person that's confident in their abilities. And they go after what they want, like I said. And you're starting to realize that this relationship is really not a home for you. Yes, you still may be passionate about this person, but what's passion with also without stability, without consideration, without communication? All you have is passion. But passion dies just as fast sometimes as it begins. So what do you have? I don't really see anything grounded besides maybe you guys known each other for a while or been together or lived together. But other than that, I don't really see no cups here either. Besides the Six of Cups, and that's in the past. Alright, let me see. Oh, yeah. No, it's this deck. Let me see. Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. You know you can't take this no more. You can't sit in bed and overlook all the pain. You ever know those relationships that, like, people did so much to each other that they can never talk again? Like, they said some of the most craziest things to each other. The people that, like, bust through people's houses and break their cars and all that other stuff and really push a person to not ever talk to you again. I feel like this might be one of those situations, not without all the violence, and not that, but I'm saying because over time, this Five of Cups was building. You feel happier not in this relationship, but you still care about this person. And that's why I feel like until this Five of Cups overweighed your love for them, you was going to continue to stay. And this is what you know. Because you thought, what you were thinking, it can work. But you see, Sagittarius, that it was just in the past. And I'm going to do a final 3 cards. Let's see. 3 cards for Aquarius. Wow. This is my universe card. This relationship or situation is coming to an end because it's meant to, Aquarius. Whenever I see surrender to the divine, that's the universe speaking directly to somebody. It's time to surrender this to the divine. You're meant to. So if it's on your... So what you know is right. Let's see. We have confidence is your key to success. Absolutely. And what was here? Queen of Wands, fire. So what you know, Aquarius, is what you know. If you know it right, it's time to take action. That's right, Aquarius. You know what you need to do. It's so much else more waiting out here for you than this. You don't have to sit up here and look like this. You can really go out and build a life and be with someone who would truly appreciate you and help you be a better person. So, Aquarius, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.